Oh yeah!
Welcome to the back nine of the third and final round of the 11th annual LoCo Open.
Presented by Rob Stark and Bluechip Technologies and powered by the love and labor of the LoCo Disc Golf Club.
Not to mention the Patreon supporters out there.
Thank you all for supporting Gatekeeper and supporting disc golf. I'm Mike Sullivan.
And I'm Stephan Evers.
And we're here to do the commentary for the back nine.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but...
Now, let the people decide.
Speaking of a good thing.
Nick Carl in the catbird seat at 10 down.
Andrew Fish, 5 behind.
Yep, Matt nipping at his heels. Hammersten.
And Ari at even, which really isn't the worst place to be.
Ari Cacopardo, and then some drama from the chase card. Zach Shiley and Jermaine Barksdale, both 2 down, both getting there into the top 5. So anything can happen at this course. John Bisco designed Woods course demands tight lines, control, both speed control and line control.
Hole number 11, par 3, 235 feet. Pretty straightforward. Uphill. Right there.
Short hole, but plays a little longer because of the elevation in the second half of the hole.
They got strokes to make up, so I mean, this has got to feel pretty much good at this point.
You do not want to be left here.
It takes a perfect shot to get the forehand, but that gap is so much smaller. So
that's so much smaller.
That's a really nice shot.
Yeah. They've got to get across the little stream right in front of them. Not a huge deal.
Yeah, that looks perfect.
Absolutely piped. Love it. Left, there's a huge downhill to OB and all sorts of trouble.
I think this is Hammer's M4, I believe.
It's like an M4. Settles up. Oh!
Even closer.
He Happy Gilmore's Nick.
I'm assuming this has to be a putter or comet or something from Fish.
Something that he can hyzer flip and have it slowly turn while climbing the hill. Just like that.
And that's looking like a...
Oh, goodness. Beautiful throw.
It's got so much touch.
The most straightforwardly played hole we've seen probably since hole 2, and even more than that.
You'd expect that from the lead card, though.
You would. Yeah, this is really a birdie or die hole if you're in this position right now. You can't afford to lose strokes on this, especially with what's coming.
Yeah, hole 12 can stack up strokes pretty fast.
As can 13. 12, 13, a bit of a score gauntlet, and then a little bit of a relaxation with 14, but then the 15. 15's arguably a soft par 4, but you must get birdie for these guys.
Oh, that was a cute little mini share from Fish there.
That's the kind of collegiality I like in disc golf. You're playing the course, not playing the other player.
Little smile there from him. He knew it.
Right. I heard he kept that. Man, I'm just kidding. He gave it right back.
Here we go. Hole number 12, par 4, 512 feet. Yeah, I mean, this is tight. This is a tough hole.
Yeah, it's really got a nasty choke point about, what, 225 up the fairway, 225?
Yeah, pretty close to halfway, right at the halfway point.
Yeah. We call it the Iliff Hourglass after hole sponsor John Iliff. Ari, nice.
Oh, going big. Oh.
So good.
It's hard to say till we get up there.
That looks a little overturned.
Sneak through, fairway.
Excellent kick. Oh,
Yep.
You got really lucky. Hammer in this F5 again. That looks great.
That looks like what I picture before I throw. That was a beautiful shot from Hammersten.
Nick is looking right down the barrel.
Really fortunate kick for Nick. Loses his footing a little bit there, but still follow through, sneaking through, and circle one.
Man, he got sneaky to the right side.
It's a whole lot of tree love for Nick on this hole. Ari,
this seems to be common play, meaning that like you're forced to do some little lean out sidearm.
yeah, this is really common on this hole. But he has a good gap, and he hits it hard. Let's see if a little ground play.
Nice, that's in range.
Yeah, it's just outside the circle. See that one blue whisker just to the right of the disc.
Again, hammer with the step out as well.
Want to play Clark's?
Nice touch.
I recommend practicing that step out anhyzer forehand shot. Right up the middle.
I believe those are challengers that eat those for those up shots. I couldn't see. This is Ari with the birdie look.
Here it is.
Nice.
A great putt. We right about circle's edge, maybe a little farther.
Nick pretty much the exact same.
After some good fortune, a really tough.
You think that's nerves kind of
miss.
getting down to the...
It's hard for me to say whether it's that or whether that tree was just enough in his sight line
That's a good
that
point.
he was thinking miss tree instead of make putt.
I would like to think he's thinking about
no.
this 6-stroke or 5-stroke lead that he has right now. Oh man, this leaves Fish with the bogey putt. He can't be loving that.
And pretty casual with that 20-foot bogey putt.
Yep.
Glad it sat.
Hammer for the birdie as well. Fish looks a little upset.
This course will do that to you. It's very easy, and I know you know this, and I certainly do. It's very easy to go on tilt at this course.
Yeah,
And just
any which way it kicks.
and it's relentless. You have one open hole and it's two. They got it out of the way, and now it's woods, and it's tough scramble, and it's difficult kicks, and it can weigh on you and just grind you down mentally. Here's my favorite.
This is everybody's favorite hole. Hole number 13, par 4, 639 feet.
I didn't say it was special. I just said it was my favorite hole.
Oh, I said it's everyone's favorite hole.
I know.
Forehand, if you have it, is the big play here.
Yeah,
You have to get around this corner. Like that.
even getting around the corner, you got to make sure it stays in the middle. And wow,
It does not get any better than that.
you can't imagine a better drive than
No,
that on
that's
this
actually
hole.
one of the best shots I've ever seen.
That's ridiculous.
I'd be shocked if anybody's ever cleared the water and he's right up to it. Looks like almost the last tree.
Yep. Tackled by the punter on the corner there.
Nick's got a big forehand too.
Gotta, like you said, you've got to keep that on the left side of this fairway like he's doing there and let it work.
Yeah.
Because if you are in the trees on the right, you are in pitch out jail territory.
Or poke and hope. Yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
shot. I mean, that's not an Ari shot, but that's still
It's an
that's
awesome
perfect.
shot. And some good ground play down the hill. Make up a little distance. Fish. It's a little bit right and kicks into the rough, and the hat's off.
I would have thought a turnover shot from Fish.
I think he's just trying to.
That's a good out.
He's trying to build some confidence, go for some bigger stuff. It's just me hypothesizing.
I love this shot from here, though. It's fun.
Yeah, nice little hyzer flip across the valley.
Yeah, this is a good shot. Leave an outside circle, but
even 2 feet higher, that's probably skittering up to the basket.
yeah,
too.
agreed.
Yep. See the hesitation there.
He's standing still from.
It's good. I mean, he missed the bent tree. He crossed the creek. He settles.
I believe that's Nick's crystal raptor. Looks like you overcooked that just a little bit.
Wow, just a little. Dang.
And this just, look at this.
The idea that you're throwing a berg after your drive on this hole, and it's not to like pitch out of some horrible place you put yourself is, I cannot express how insane that is.
Oh, that was still a birdie. Almost got it.
I held my breath. Absolutely held my breath.
This is fish for par.
Yeah, and there's such rollaway potential here. Got to just go at it confidently.
Oh,
And he does, and he still gets bit.
sit. Sit.
It's not going to sit.
That's brutal.
And at this point, you hope it rolls OB so that you can just take the throw and go back where you were. Settling prior to the OB is the unkindest thing this disc can possibly do.
And he can't be much closer.
And it has. That's... Have that kind of roll and not at least get it to go OB so you can abandon the throw and be tossing the same thing from your previous lie. It's just a tough beat.
This is a birdie look. Oh man, double bogey.
Double bogey for fish. It's tough. That's a tough hole, and if you're Andrew Fish now, you're 8 back, you're playing for position, and you've got one of two choices. You can either start getting really aggressive, or you can try to just play within where you are right now. We'll see where he goes. Ari, that's the easiest birdie I've ever seen on this hole.
Yeah, that's amazing.
All right, we'll be back in a few.
Hole number 14, par 3, 318 feet. I love this valley shot.
It's absolutely great. And it's a nice salve after the last 2 holes.
Yeah.
I'd be able to really go for it.
That's another one. That forehand line is pretty tight.
Yeah, it's a little deceptive, generally. Averaging about a quarter throw above par.
5 again. Oh,
It's another one where the shape
oh.
makes you think that you've got to turn it at the end, but literally throwing a straight laser beam off the tee is the perfect thing you can do here.
I think Hammer might have found OB on that.
I think you might have as well.
And I believe this is a meteor from Nick.
Oh my god, Nick.
Oh,
And that's
I think that found OB as well.
just not walking up on his line.
Wow. That was good. I capitalized on
And
No.
Fish with the late turn shot here, backhand, is sort of something you expect him to nail.
it. I need you to do it like crazy. Yeah,
Oh,
thank you.
and backwards. And that's OB as well.
And that was a fantastic pull.
That had to be Ari, right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
There's that distortion again.
Matt nearly throwing it in.
Zone.
Yeah, gotta be. Gotta be. Fade up there. Straight look at the bucket.
Yeah, okay. That's good.
It came into this hole with a 5-stroke lead and 6 to play, including hole 1, right?
Yep.
So, I mean, he's still got some comfort.
And to have just Ari's the only one with a look for par, right?
Ooh. That,
It was nearly a double, but Ari's the only one with a look for par here, I think.
yeah. Which is unexpected. I'd almost expect this to be all birdies.
Yeah, I mean, maybe somebody grabs a par, has a really unfortunate bogey, but for 3 of the 4 leaders, this hole kind of punched above its weight in this case.
That OB Creek's only a couple feet wide, but
To be fair, I'll take a 4 on this hole without going. So, you know. Yeah, so we'll see Ari on the tee of 15. And that's probably the second most open hole on the course.
yeah. Hole 15, par 4, 408 feet. This is another touch shot. You really kind of want to play the hyzer shot down to that log down there to the left.
Another kind of 3.75 soft par 4. And like you said, the mistake people make here.
Forehand is so hard here.
Yeah, well, it's a tough throw. But the mistake, like you said, is trying to get too much straight line distance off the tee instead of finishing left.
Yeah, it's deceiving. I like that. It's that. I mean, again, distance is king. That's good, but that doesn't leave him with a clean straight line to the basket. You really want to be down there to the left.
Yeah, stable to overstable mid-range on the hyzer that finishes, like you said, past that down log on the left gives you your choice of 3 perfect hallways to the basket.
Nick's shot was looking good. That was where you want to be going.
As I watched it, I thought I was describing what he was going to do.
That's way too inside.
Yeah, I like the angle, but you're right. And it's OB.
There's the red flag.
But I like that hyzer angle. It was just a little sawed off.
And Ari was OB, so this is an extremely tough par save. Yeah, he's still going to be 50, 55 out.
And
I
uphill.
think. Yeah, and uphill.
This is a serious Jekyll and Hyde hole. For those of you who played here, you know, but it's one where when you get the birdie, it feels like the easiest hole on the course.
And that's just what you should have. Like, birdie feels par.
Yeah, and then when you are anywhere other than one where you want to be off the tee,
Oh, my goodness.
it's struggle bus. Unless
Sorry, that forehand shot was amazing.
you do that. Please don't ever apologize for calling out an amazing shot.
Let's see if Hammer can find a lane through here.
Yep.
Oh, great shot. Great shot.
Come on now.
No. Good boy.
Okay. Okay. As that thing rolled, I was making the Justin Timberlake gif face at it, like really hard.
I can't believe this is Nick for his birdie putt when he was on the other side of the
What?
the other side of the water. That was an amazing second shot and great putt.
Really fantastic putt. I mean, both 2 great shots.
6-stroke lead with 4 to play.
Oh no.
Hammer wanted that. Par it is.
He's a pretty fearless putter. He's a good putter. So, every so often.
And honestly, that's a great par after going OB so early.
Yeah, and fish actually staring down a huge downhill if you miss there.
Yeah. And Ari cleaning up the bogey. (16) par 3, 302 feet.
So I don't know if we noted it at the time, but between holes, 9 and 13, Ari had 5 straight birdies.
Yeah, quiet. That bird went to work.
We call it a W.
Crystal Raptor. Taking it out over OB and swinging it back in.
Here,
Wow, it's parked.
Emily Gauthier and Lindsay Sullivan spotting.
And that's probably a little too inside.
It's a little too close.
Fish with, I got a quick glimpse. I think that's his Undertaker.
The forehand is the play here because...
The flip up forehand, like
Yeah.
Fish just did. I mean, I know that didn't work out the way he was intending, but I love that forehand flip up.
Yeah, you can't have it fading out OB, but the line is a little bit deceptive, and we keep saying that on this course, but this course does reward familiarity.
Oh, nice shot by Ari.
Beautiful shot.
And Fish just laying up.
Yep, just get it to the basket. I like how you're like reaching up to your ear there, and it looked like you were getting like Secret Service signals for Hammer.
No comment. Firm nor deny. Ari with the birdie putt.
Oh,
A little weak side. Nick with the birdie putt. Man,
all right.
7-stroke lead with 3 to play. That's got to feel pretty good right about now.
Just kind of wish these guys had a bigger gallery for this one. All of the rain kind of put people off. They had a healthy following by the end. They're picking up spotters and volunteers and folks from Freedom Center, whose
Much as I
property
love
this
the
course is on.
Course, though, the parking doesn't bode well for that as well.
I've got some ideas. We won't talk about that here. Nice par putt from Fish. And Ari cleaning up.
The MVP Black Hole Pro is the best portable basket on the market.
It's easy to transport. You can set it up in under 60 seconds, no problem.
It's perfect for any sort of practice putting. I would recommend it for anyone who needs a portable basket.
Hi guys, Ricky Wysocki here. We are starting the Saki Bomb Foundation. The main goal for me is to really give back to the sport, start kids from a young age, and really expose them to the great sport of disc golf that we all love.
Welcome back. Hole number 17, par 4, 411 feet.
Our last 3 holes, this is basically playing right at par.
Brent's hole.
Weekend. A lot of big piece of that is run away from the basket down here.
I believe this is Nick's Meteor again.
Hole 17, as you said, Brent's hole.
And that's a textbook shot.
Perfect. Perfect first shot. Brent Anderson, LoCo Club member. Fondly remember on this one. Hammer getting some great movement out of that disc, past those guardian trees.
Also perfect.
F5. Hey, there you go.
Undertaker.
Fish turns away, doesn't like it, but
But it's
seems
perfect.
pretty okay to me.
And really, you want to be down there on the low side. It's a much easier approach.
He may have turned aside because he thought it was perfect. You know, it's,
You just dirty little Johansson, Michael Johansson.
I don't
just
want
knew.
to. I don't want to impute emotion to that turnaround when the shot was so clearly great. Ari put the early guardian tree and then just kind of getting his way up the fairway, put himself in position for a par save.
Yeah, the approach from up top of the fairway up here is harder just because when it hyzers in like that,
Yep.
it
Then you
rolls
get the roll.
away every time.
Yeah,
It's so hard.
High side approach is very difficult here.
Remember with the similar lie.
It's a good play. Get a little Anheuser
Stick,
on
stick,
it, so it'll settle up the hill.
Nice approach. And this is an eagle putt.
Whew.
That would have been awesome.
I love the aggression running for the eagle, and I'm glad that it just dropped.
Circle 2 birdie putt. So close.
Ari sits it. The one time I would have expected the berg.
Oh,
And just more motion out of that disc. And Nick knows
he's got strokes to spare.
he can lay up.
That was a birdie putt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not out. I mean, say that right when I was walking.
Fish with the easy birdie.
I figure with 3 holes to play before this, he's got to have kind of taken a look at the scores. I don't know if Nick's the kind of guy who looks at scores or not, but everybody generally takes a peek with 3 or 4 to go to see where you're
I
at.
would think so too. But when he's got a, I was going to say 6-stroke lead, but 5-stroke lead, I mean, he has to know he's got some space,
Yeah.
buffer, whatever. Hole number 18, par 3,
This is
297 feet.
so much farther uphill than this video makes it look.
Oh yeah, this is the longest sub 300 foot hole ever.
Yeah. There, that gives you more of the daunting look.
Remember, looks like a D2.
A lot of room on the left.
This looks perfect.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you want to
Yeah,
play
it's one of those.
perfect. Not much else I can say.
Flip. Flip.
Just using all that room on the left.
There you go.
Just a little short.
Ari. I want to hit something.
Just a little too high.
Clipping a branch there settled them down a little bit.
It's easy to throw high with that hill in front of you, which you're right, the video doesn't do it justice.
There's also a lot of ceiling though too, which is
That is the opposite. Like you just missing the hill. That was perfect.
but basically the last
That was going
Major
past the
tree.
basket if it would miss that tree.
agreed. Ari, good run. Not quite there.
That was a good looking bid from 60. Fish from circle's edge. Knew it right out of his hand.
You can sometimes feel that pull, that slip.
Yeah, and actually just snuck that one in too.
Yeah.
Nick for the par. And hammer for the birdie putt, 10 feet.
Nick, not without his share of mistakes on the day, but when you rack up, as of this point, 8 birdies, it's hard for people to catch you, even if you've got a couple bogeys sprinkled in there.
Hole number 1, our final 18, par 3, 366 feet. Final hole of the tournament. Nick's coming in with a 4-stroke lead. I guess he could quadruple bogey this, maybe, but
Nick's probably going to get it. Let's watch Hammer throw this. This is one of the most difficult.
I think that was a nasty kick.
One of the most difficult, intimidating first woods holes I've seen.
Fish with a comet. Oh my goodness.
And that was both the fact that he threw the comet and that he had the mojo turn away.
That was just amazing.
It informs differently my analysis from earlier. Out of turn.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a... I believe this is an onyx from Nick.
Hell yeah, Nick.
Beautiful.
Piped up the middle. And just right there, just a way to finish strong.
I don't think he's getting the quadruple bogey.
I don't think so either. Hammer, you're right. Super unfortunate kick. Oh, no. And I see what he's trying to do there, keep it low so it's not getting a lot of ground play past the basket there. Gets in the way.
Tough spot for Ari.
Yeah, you just got to get down to the flat at that point.
That was a great approach.
Yeah.
Hammer just laying up at this point.
Yeah, there's nothing to be gained from running it. At this point, he knows that at best he's tied with Zach Shiley, who's sitting in second.
That was the par save putt.
It's not the way you want your round to stop there. And then Fish with just one of the, what I would have said is one of the purest drives I've seen on this hole until Nick did it too.
That was amazing.
You can tell he's not happy with one down this round, but he finishes tied with Ari for fourth. Matt with that bogey ties Zach Shiley for second.
Shiley came on strong.
Shiley, shoots 4 down. One double bogey and 6 birdies for Shiley. But just can't hold a candle to Nick with 5 down on the win.
It's his first A-tier win, in fact.
His first A-tier win.
That's really awesome to see.
His second consecutive win of an event that I was TDing, so he told me I have to run all of his events. And then Rob giving him the hearty congratulations. So there you have it. Nick Carl, first A-tier win out here in Loudoun County. Great battle through some really tough woods.
Yeah, that was awesome. This was a lot of fun.
And, the 6th there, Owen McCall. He's 18 out of the Outer Banks, North Carolina. It's just some great people play this weekend.
Huge shout out to Gatekeeper Media once again for this amazing coverage. That was awesome.
Thank you so much to all their Patreon supporters. Thanks to everybody who came out to spectate, all our whole sponsors, Vanish for sponsoring the player party, and of course to Rob Stark and Bluechip Technologies for not only being ATD but also the title sponsor. And big shout out as we're looking at the course to Steve Gans, who was our course prep coordinator. He did a fantastic job helping this place withstand the rain and look beautiful. I'm Mike Sullivan.
I'm Stephan Evers.
Really glad to have been talking to you this last hour, and hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.
Until next time. If
We're
there
out.
is a next time.
We're out!